Okay, so you've read the article, you've watched the videos, and you've looked at that picture slideshow. And it's so important to look at that picture slideshow because you're going to use some of those same pictures to create a slideshow today, which shows what immigrant life was like over 100 years ago. So you have this new immigration notebook, and you're going to do all your work in this notebook today. It starts here on page one, and yes, you are going to once again type your name in here because it won't be there. And again, you're once again going to define some terms in your own words here. But the big part of this task today is to show what you've learned from those videos, from the article, from the slideshow. You're going to be creating 3 slides of your own in a mini slideshow that shows what immigrant life was like in the 18 and 1900s. All right, and beneath each slide, in each slide rather, and you'll be putting pictures, and beneath each picture, you'll be writing incomplete sentences. And I'll show you what I mean. Here is a sample slide for last week's lesson, why they came. Well, they came for a better life, for safety, and for slavery. And you can see that I've inserted pictures here that show what safety is, for example, why they came. They came for safety, how slavery was one reason why they came. And then here, how they came for a better life. And I'm going to show you how to put a picture there. So that next slide that you're going to see is going to once again describe what you're going to be doing. It's your turn. You're going to tell the story, and this should read like a story of what life was like for an immigrant in the 18 and 1900s in America. The first slide will be where they settled and where they lived. Here's where you're going to tell us about the cities where they lived, the neighborhoods where they lived. You're going to tell us about the housing that they lived in, and describe what that was like. Slide 2 will be where they worked, the different types of jobs they typically had. And don't forget to talk about the role of children here. What were those jobs like? Why did the children have to work? And then slide 3 is going to be the challenges they faced. Life was not easy, right? You're going to choose pictures that show that life was not easy, that show some of the challenges that they faced, and also some of the people and organizations that tried to help them make their lives better. You'll do that in slide 3. The slides are right here in the presentation. There are 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3. Here's that first question you have to answer, where they settled and lived. Here's the second, where they worked. And here's the third, the challenges they faced. Well, where are you going to get the pictures? Well, the pictures are down in the last 2 slides. This is your photo bank. And this is a whole bunch of pictures, some you've seen and some you haven't, which will help tell the story. And right now I'm going to show you how you insert these into your presentation. So this one here is actually going to go into that sample slide that I made. And the best way to do this is to click on it and then right click and copy it. You're going to then take it up to the slide where you want to insert it, click on that slide, right click again and paste. And chances are it won't go where you want it to go, so you're going to end up dragging it to where you want it to be. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to resize it. And it's best to resize both the photo and this text box below it. This is where you're going to type your work. You're going to grab the corner. You're going to drag it out to whatever size you want to be. I like it more like that size. You're going to double click in the text box, and you're going to start to type in the text box whatever it is that you want it to say. And again, you are telling the story. Look at my text boxes. They have 3 sentences in it, 2 sentences, 4 sentences in it. This is not one-word answers. You need to fully explain what you learned from doing this, the reading and the video watching work that you did earlier today. You're going to do this for the 3 slides that you create. And then what you're going to do is go back up here and you're going to share your work for the day with your teacher. Thank you very much. I hope I'm really looking forward to it. I hope these turn out great.